Well met, and good morrow. It's me, Mint. I am a little bit away from the lanes of Canterbury right now, but I'm so glad you're here to have some tea with me. I've invited my friend Tulip the snail just here. Oh, you have your mug, Tulip. There it is. I have my mug, and I have enough to share, so come and have some tea with me. It's so fortuitous you're here just at the right time, because as I was walking through Canterbury this morning, there, cooling on a windowsill, was an entire rack of fresh baked muffins. And I recognized the windowsill. It was a big fancy house that the Lord Mayor lives in, so surely he won't miss just one tray of muffins that I've borrowed for today to share with you. You know, the smell of fresh baked goods really remind me of a story. Because my Uncle Rowan is actually a very, very good baker. He makes the most delicious treats. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. There's multiple parts of this story, but I suppose it does help to have context of who my Uncle Rowan is. So, me and my sister Honeycomb were playing tag. We played all throughout the forests and we played all throughout the town, and then we decided to take our game to the next level, and we burst inside into a kitchen where Rowan had been baking 2 fresh loaves of bread, and flour went everywhere, fairy dust went everywhere, sneezes were had, and the vision was clouded by the flour. It was very intense. But as Rowan sneezed, achoo! He sneezed and got fairy dust and magic all over those 2 fresh baked loaves of bread. And you know, magic has very interesting properties. What happened to those loaves of bread is they toasted right up, became soft and fluffy corgi puppies. I'm sure you notice this is a highly accurate corgi specimen. And do you see its similarity to a loaf of bread? The next time you observe a corgi in the wild, take note, it's bread. So, still in the midst of our game of tag. Oh, I was telling a story. I wasn't just rambling about corgis, but they're so cute. Honeycomb and I continued our game of tag, leapt onto the corgi's back. I leapt onto the other corgi's back, and we raced out of the kitchen, Rowan yelling after us the whole time. We didn't stop until we got to the King and Queen's palace. We were so afraid of Rowan getting upset with us for ruining his bread. Well, we named those first 2 corgis Agatha and Spud for their agility and their speed. And since we were at the Queen's palace, we decided to leave those 2 corgi puppies in her care. And I'm sure you've heard that corgis are gifts from the fairies. But did you know that they were a gift from me specifically? No regrets there. It was a fun story to tell, and well, puppies are never a bad thing. You know, little corgi, I think that you should be a guest at our tea party. Just there. And, oh, yeah. I'll give you a muffin as well. Oh, is there anything you need? You're all well? That's very good. I wouldn't want to remiss my manners. You know, we were just talking about the Queen and corgis to the Queen, but the Queen of England is not actually the only Queen I've ever met. No, once I even got to meet the Queen of Fairyland, Titania. My sisters and I were going to meet her and visit her in her court, and so we decided we needed to bring a very, very special gift to show our appreciation for Titania, of course. But it had to be something perfect. It couldn't be something just red. It couldn't be something just green. It couldn't be something all purple. It couldn't be any one color. It had to represent all of the fairies, all of my sisters, giving this to her together. We looked through the forest, Lots of green things there. I liked that. But nothing that was absolutely perfect. We looked through the mortal villages, and things were very, very, very colorful, but they were also not really fit for the Queen of Fairyland. We searched and we searched and we searched, and it was starting to become very discouraging, not being able to find something perfect. Until we just returned home to our glen, and there, on a small leaf, was a caterpillar of every color of the rainbow. It turns out that this is a Cecropia caterpillar, and they really do look like this. They have red and blue and yellow and green, and it was curling up in a leaf, beginning to make its cocoon. But we convinced this caterpillar to come with us to meet the Queen as a new friend, just as much as a gift. And when we met Titania, she loved that caterpillar so much that she did decide to give it a place in her court, and when it became a Cecropia moth later, even special jobs. So if you ever see a caterpillar like this, or a Cecropia moth, which are very big moths with those big eye spots, you'll know that it started out as every color of the rainbow. You know, caterpillar, would you like to be a guest at my tea party as well? I think we should invite the caterpillar to tea as well. Let's see. Right here is a spot. Oh, even more and more and more friends are joining us. This is grand. Another crumpet, you said? Oh, of course. Would you like extra fairy dust on top? I can offer you fairy dust on top. Oh, well, you're full up. You're not going to take food from me? Or any fairy for that matter? That's well. Safe journeys on your way. And don't get lost out there. Fare thee well. Until next time. Next time, take a crumpet from me. They're very good, I promise. Besides, it's not even fairy food, it's mortal food. It's from the Lord Mayor's house. Taking it from a fae. Oh, I'm rambling now. I understand. Have a good day and ta.